Hey, welcome to episode 11 of Big Hurt's Cappy Hour. Again, every week the number gets higher, and we are more astonished that we're still here. I am your
Yeah, buddy.
host, the Big Hurt, Allan Jepsen, former professional wrestler turned amateur men's league baseball player. As always, I'm joined by my co-host, Ernie Williams. How are you doing today, Ernie?
I'm good, and I've always been just an amateur baseball player.
No, you were a collegiate baseball player,
uh,
so you do have that, which is a level above. But I have signed two professional contracts to your one. So,
yeah, but we got the same jersey for one of them. I just had to buy mine on Marketplace.
yeah.
So
And you don't have that yet. So,
yet, that's the key word there. I
there
don't
you
have
go.
it yet.
I haven't even looked up if where the Oat Milkers are playing this year. So,
No, I haven't heard of them. I'm coming to Vancouver, so
yeah, I mean, I
they've
just
been here
really,
for the last few years.
yeah, I really haven't heard anything around the league so far this year about the Oat Milkers. It's always been a fun promotion that
Yeah,
most minor league teams have got on board with. But hopefully they do. I enjoy watching the games. But
still lots of ball left.
yeah,
I
uh,
still have
I-
not even made it out to Nat Bailey this year.
that's wild. You
It
need to.
is. I've been too busy, but I really want to go see the new upgrades, see how it's coming along. The thing that's going to throw me off the most, I think, is the fact that they switched sides and they are now on the first base side. Um, don't know why that would throw me off. I get it. You're building the new park, part of the stadium. You're going to upgrade it. I get it. The stuff that you had upgraded for your home locker room before, now it looks better for the opposing team, or the visiting team. I get all that kind of stuff. Logistics of it, them just flopping dugouts, it's going to be weird.
Yeah, it would be cool if they somehow opened up stadium tours or some sort of tour going on to see the new facility when it is completed.
I
They've
think it's
never
too
done
small
it.
still.
Yeah, even so, there's a lot of history to the
You
park
know
that
what?
they could take around. So,
I know that there's a lot of people out there that would probably appreciate it to learn the list of names if they haven't spent the time to read down the third base concourse.
yeah,
The list of names that have played on that field is absolutely astonishing.
yeah, yeah.
So
It's a cool miniature Hall of Fame that they do have down the left field, third base side concourse down underneath. So, if you do make it out to Nat Bailey, please check it out.
I mean, 75 years is a long time for a stadium to be around. So
Yeah, still kicking.
yeah,
As always, we like to start these episodes with what cap are you wearing? I'll let you start off. Looks like one of your new minor league pickups.
it is the Richmond Flying Squirrels faux back hat. And it's one of those goofy ones that I know the Tampa Bay Rays did a faux back
Yes,
a
yes, they
couple of
did.
years ago.
Many years ago. This was a long
I
time ago.
guess that has been a minute now.
It was a very long time ago. It was like first when they first switched over to the colors.
And it was,
So
I think it was just a one season thing, and it was not great. I'll give them that. Um,
it was not bad. I mean, you don't love the
and I,
pinwheel style necessarily, so
yeah, I think that could be it. My bias on it. But yeah, so and they're bringing the full back for the Flying Squirrels back this year with a really nice tricolor hat as well. So
good.
Richmond, Virginia, Flying Squirrels faux back.
Yeah, they do a lot of good logos. The Flying Squirrels.
The Mother's
Yeah,
Day one,
Mother's Day one,
that
they
was a good
have
one.
the Flying Squirrel Luchador, which is always a fun one. So
See,
yeah, see,
yeah.
my hat
What do
for
you got?
today is the 2023 Seattle Mariners All Star Game. Being that the All Star Game just passed, this was the All Star Game that I luckily got to attend. Um, this is probably the only hat I bought that weekend, but I did buy a lot of other things like little
You're you.
knickknacks. So
I don't expect you when you go down to Seattle to buy many hats
sure,
every trip because it's easier to go down there. You can get one each time as you go. It's not like when you go on a southern baseball trip and buy seven hats, right? It's so uh, you can take a little bit onus off yourself and be like, hey, I'll just get one now, one later, um, and then it gives you something to look forward to.
Well, in the case that the tickets were not exactly the cheapest thing to get while going down for the All Star game,
Yeah.
um, it wasn't easy to buy a bunch of stuff. And like I said, I bought this shirt, Luis Castillo. Bought this hat. Obviously, I bought a bunch of pins and a bunch of little things.
Oh
So
yeah, you're a pin guy.
yeah, I mean, I did
Did
not
you
pick
get
up.
one in Baltimore?
I did not. I
Wow.
because they didn't have anything that said Camden Yards on it. They had
Okay.
a bunch of Oriole birds. They had some it's Pete Alonso polar bear ones, and and
Hmm.
also they were $17.
For the pin,
Yeah,
American.
yeah,
I mean, one of my favorite ones is the one that we got in San Fran, the Willie Mays
yeah,
um, stained glass.
yeah. That
That's
one's a
what it
good
is.
one, and but like those ones are generally $10.
Yeah, yeah.
To flip on that, I was in Baltimore this past weekend where I managed to see two games at uh, Camden Yards, which is an absolutely gorgeous stadium. Highly recommend. It is stadium number 22 for me. I got to see two games, two very good games. Orioles won two games. Not so good for you and your
Now,
division, but lots of home runs, which was fun to see. I got to see benches clear, which
that's
was
a good
pretty.
one.
That was pretty good one to see. Over the stupidest
Nothing
thing,
happened. Not a thing
yeah.
happened.
I liked when the Pasquatch came out and said, he's a young kid. He's just excited. He's hitting well. He thinks he can say a bunch of things. So, and it just started a little brouhaha. Nothing
Little
happened.
Donnybrook.
It was real fun because we were in on the Sunday game. My friend and I were staying in the bird bath, which is a section in 86 in left field, where there's a dude called Mr. Splash who has a hose.
Kind
Hey,
of a boring name.
yeah, maybe, but sweet job. Basically,
100%.
basically spraying people with water. He has different gimmicks for different players. Like he has
Okay.
a cow vest for Cowser. He has a polar bear head for Pete Alonso. Um, Basically, just spraying people and like having a good time. And so it was real funny to watch the players basically come out of the bullpen, which is right next to the bird bath, sprinting out there. And by the time they got there, everything was done anyways.
Yeah.
So
Um, although that would be a pretty sick job to read that job application or job post wanted poster. Want to watch 82 baseball games a year, dress up like an idiot and spray people with hoses.
you don't have to
Yes.
pay me.
Yes.
Exactly. So
You could pay me in hats because apparently those were also expensive.
yeah. I did manage to pick up one hat, which was the most expensive hat I bought at a ballpark. Which was we just did the math before we came on here, and it was 63.49 USD. Uh, Converted to Canadian, that is $89 Canadian.
That is crazy.
Now it is a gorgeous hat, and I'll wear it on here another time. But it is the classic Oriole, the proper bird. I was really hoping to pick up something to do with any of their new city connects, but all they
Did they
had
have
was
them?
just the on field. So no other.
Because they are releasing a couple. Like when we were in Arizona chatting with the guy in Hat Club, he
Mhm.
was saying that they're going to be releasing two or three after
Yeah,
this the on field one. So they haven't got there yet in Baltimore, maybe, or they were just sold out.
maybe. I went into the authentic store, tried to pick up a any sort of authentic hat. No hats available. They said they're usually like $30 there, so that kind of made me even more a little upset about the single hat that I did buy.
That's
Um,
crazy.
didn't buy any shirts or pins or anything. I did get a pin. I got my first Orioles game pin,
Okay.
which is nice enough they give out at customer service. So, um, staff was real good there. There was a giveaway on the Saturday night. They're really big into their condiment races right now with hot dogs.
Oh, okay.
They have a hot dog race, ketchup, mustard, and relish. I guess it started last year, and they did a shirt giveaway earlier in this year, and so the park was flooded with red, yellow, and green people
Oh,
wearing the
okay.
different shirts. And when you came in the gate, there's three people handing out hats, and you can choose what team you are. So
So you got to choose your free giveaway
I
hat,
did, yeah.
and
I
you are
chose
team.
ketchup. So
It's the only way to
mus-
go.
mustard won both races.
Well,
So
mustard sucks.
Mustard is the best looking mascot of the three of them because it has a squiggly yellow mustache.
Oh, okay. And
Yeah.
relish is just pickle jam, and that's disgusting.
Nope.
That's gross. You can use that one.
Mm-mm.
You're gonna
Don't
use
want
it.
it. Nope.
Do you even
Definitely
eat
not.
relish? Do you like relish on your dogs?
No, not really. So
Nat Bailey
um,
Stadium Tuesdays, 75-cent hot dogs.
we got trivia on Tuesdays. We can't do that. Um, yeah, I did. I managed to get to Boog's barbecue to get a pit beef sandwich.
How was it?
Uh, Phenomenal. It
That's in right
was,
field on the concourse, right?
yeah, it was real
Yeah.
good. Yeah. I did that while I was walking around looking for the ball markers from Mariners players. I found the two Griffey ones, the one on the wall
That's good.
from the game, and then the one from the home run derby on the ground.
It's the
Um,
only one on the wall, correct?
I believe so. Yeah, I didn't see
Because it
any
was
other
the only
ones
one
on
to
the
hit
wall.
it in the air.
Yeah,
Other
so
ones have bounced.
there could be ones that might be on like the lower ground level, like towards the bottom of it, but I didn't really. I mean, I wasn't looking for everyone. I was looking for the Mariners ones.
What you wanted to look? Who gives a
Yeah.
crap what you want to look?
Unfortunately, the Cal Raleigh one was covered by a new little area they're building out there in right field.
Of the
So
ballpark,
yeah,
they're adding something.
new little section. I don't didn't say what it is. It looks like it was maybe a Corona area, Corona deck type thing.
Because what is it? That's Utah Street, right?
Yeah.
And this could be a dumb question. Is that a functioning street that they close off for ball games, or like
Yeah, so everything
car
but
traffic?
the so like Utah Street, like out from the park, is an open street.
Okay.
So just coming up to the ballpark, obviously it's shut down. I don't know if it is a functioning street during the day because it like there's obviously all the gates. So I'd
Right.
assume it's not. Um, the warehouse is pretty cool to see in person.
Yeah.
Um,
Iconic. It's just classic.
yeah, I really wish they did stadium tours. They stopped them during the COVID days, and haven't
Nobody
brought
else
them
ran
back yet.
everything. That's
It,
that's
it,
kind of
it,
crazy to think that after 6 years. Well, let's be generous and say 4 years that they
so
haven't done anything again.
rumor has it they are trying to bring it back for next season, which would be good because there's a lot of history there. They have a handful of statues out in left center field. I guess I forget what the area they call it, Legends maybe or Plaza or something like that. But
So there's got to be Cal, probably Jim Palmer, Eddie Murray, maybe.
mm-hmm.
It's only
Two more.
There's two more.
Two
Earl
more.
Weaver.
Yeah,
And
Earl Weaver with
is that on it?
It is.
And did you let Kevin know?
Of course I did.
So there's one more
Yeah.
recent guy.
No.
Okay, because I was going to guess Adam Jones.
No. He is in the Orioles Hall of Fame, but
Adam
no,
Jones
no.
is.
Yeah.
I don't know who it would be.
Frank Robinson. And just outside
What
the
about
gates.
Brooks Robinson? Brooks
That
Robinson.
is so. Brooks Robinson is out across the street in front of Pickles Pub, which is a gathering spot that it's like the pregame spot for
Oh, okay.
Orioles games. Um, I will be posting a video on our Instagram and YouTube of my time there, which does have that statue. It's really awesome. The Brooks Robinson one, they painted the glove gold.
Fantastic.
Yeah, just a little thing. They also just outside the stadium have a Babe Ruth statue. Um, Babe
Did you
Ruth
get
is,
to the
I
Babe Ruth
did.
Museum
I
again?
did. Yeah.
Would you find it different or better, worse than the first time? Kind of knowing what to look for.
I looked a little deeper on like some of the things. I looked at a couple of the cards, and I'm pretty sure one of the cards in that case is like $2.5 million.
Oh, Nothing.
So Nicolas Cage and Night at the Museum. If you ever want to go back to Baltimore, um,
I don't know what that's supposed to be.
okay.
I have not seen that movie.
But yeah, no, the Babe Ruth Museum is cool little spot to go in. A lot of history, and it's the place where he was born, which is still wild. But they were apparently going to tear down the place many years ago, and they managed to get um, donations for. They got 714 donations.
Okay,
One donate like one donor for every single home run he hit. So
that's pretty cool.
yeah, so that was a pretty cool little thing. The guy kind of gave he. I don't know if they do tours there regularly, but he gave just because I was like one of the first people there. He kind of gave me a private tour around the place, which was
That's pretty sweet.
pretty awesome to see and hear. So
And he
yeah,
enjoyed your tattoo, your Babe Ruth tattoo.
yeah, he was a big fan, and he was kind of shocked about it. The fact that I'm Canadian and have a Babe Ruth tattoo, and I explained that one, we're idiots, but you also have Ty Cobb, so it's from when we went to Cooperstown last year. So
So now I have to go to the Ty Cobb Museum.
do it. It's a lot of fun too. They really like to try and convince you that Ty Cobb was a good person. Um,
I mean, he probably had his good
sure, he did do
stuff.
a lot of donating to the local, like his local hospital and kids groups and stuff. So he did do some stuff, but he did do a lot of not so great,
Allegedly.
allegedly.
Although one of the my favorite Ty Cobb stories is when he hired a gentleman to go on the road with him. I don't know if you're familiar with this story.
I am, but feel free to
Yeah.
tell it.
So uh, as the story goes, Ty Cobb hired a homeless little person who was African American. Um, Went on the road with him, stayed at the foot of his bed um, until long enough to realize this is not a good thing to do. And uh, rumor also has it that years later, after he was, I don't know if fired is the right term, or just not renewed his contract, um, he would still wear the uniform, show up at private appearances, and just tell his side of the story and tell all these stories. And I think that's fantastic. Um, but yeah, again, Ty Cobb, dick. He's just a, but if I know we're going to talk about this on a future episode, if you have not seen the movie Cobb,
Yeah,
go give that a watch.
absolutely. So yeah, overall, very good weekend in Baltimore. One cool thing that I was given this awesome gift by my wife many years ago. It is a bucket list bottle for all the parks that I've been to. I haven't yet had a chance to put the Orioles one on, so I will do that right
Those
now.
are actually pretty detailed stickers, eh?
They are. Here, I'll try and get a close up here of the Camden one, but I gotta try and do it with my OCD. Have to be very straight. So that is the Oriole
That's a good one.
Park at Camden Yards. So yeah, that is Ballpark 22, which is pretty cool. No plans for the next one yet, but that's next year's problem. So 8 more to go.
There you go.
So as we like to do pretty much every episode now, and the All Star game was yesterday, so this is our basically like our Christmas for baseball gear.
So good.
So we are going to in this week's Hurt Locker talk about the All Star game and the gear. All right. So the home run derby, we get tons and tons of bats. It looks like Victus gave away a brotherly love and a Philly cheesesteak bat to each of the home run derby competitors.
Yeah.
I think they might have gave them to all the Philly players too because I saw them in their lockers as well.
I think that they were all the guys for the ones for the walkouts.
That
But
makes sense. Yeah,
we will talk about this as well. You got guys that may or may not be under bad contracts that they're swinging something different in the regular season or photoed with their promo photos or anything like that. that were swinging something different yesterday. So,
Not
but I thought
totally. There was two. Yeah, you'll see. Like I said, we'll see when it come out
yes,
here. But there are players that like they did obviously take these awesome gifts. They,
100%.
they but they did not swing them in the Derby. Um, so we can move on
Well,
to the
I noticed that Junior Caminero swung one for the first round, but he didn't for the second one.
yeah.
So,
So this is one of them right here. This is Wilson Contreras. He is swinging a Cooperstown bat, bat company, and he got a Bowser bat, which is fantastic.
you know what? It took me a couple times looking at it, like, what the hell is that, before I realized what it was. And I think for him, it is absolutely perfect for
Yeah,
leaning into the villain
yeah,
aspect that he's been, excuse me, going through in the last couple weeks. Very emotional time for him, and I think he's handling it really, really well.
yeah.
And
Agreed.
if you hear his side of the story with that idiot in Washington, um, I don't think he did anything wrong. To be
No,
honest, I think he's completely in the right. Maybe you don't throw your helmet at basically just an innocent guy who got hit with it, but I understand it.
it was
Like
okay
that,
for Bryce Harper to try to.
yeah, but Bryce Harper wasn't freaking close, and Hunter Strickland is a dick.
Yeah, that's true.
Um,
As you can see, Wilson here is also rocking a Pioneer belt.
oh, they had
One
some
of
good ones. They
yeah,
had
you'll
some
see,
good ones.
we had a like they did kind of do one for it looked like for every guy, and you either had if you were a multi-time all-star,
That was
it
cool.
had the times and the number on it, which was to me just a phenomenal little touch.
Yeah.
So it's good to see them doing this on the big time here.
I also like the show that Wilson Contreras put on in the Derby. The four longest home runs, um, one of them 490 feet. To put that in perspective, you and I have been to Boston. That would have gone on to the highway
Sweet,
out of Fenway Park.
that's awesome.
Absolutely crushed.
Yeah, unfortunately, I did not get to see it because Alaska Airlines Wi-Fi did not work after I paid for it. But I tried to watch it on the plane; it did not work. Next up, we have
Murakami's.
Murakami's
Oh,
Jordans. He has the matching batting gloves. He does have the matching elbow guard and leg guard as well. Um, so he's also rocking a custom belt with a little yellow ribbon on it. He recently met, I believe, a young girl, 4-year-old girl named Melanie. I think her name was. So he's wearing that for his friend Melanie. Um,
I really love that these. I know another Jordan athlete that was rocking the that kind of
mhm.
maroon colorway to lead into that throwback from Philly, and I really like the little bit of swag that Murakami brings.
Yeah, it's not over the top. It's just the right amount, I think.
And
So
it's so different from a lot of other Japanese players.
and man, does he ever hit the ball?
Oh man! And you know what? On fire, 20 home runs at the break, and he
Yeah,
missed about a month and a half.
yeah,
And I really think that he's got a little fire under his seat right now because they thought he was going to get a big contract,
yeah,
and Chicago took a flyer on like what was it, like a 2 or 3 maybe year deal,
yeah. It's a short term
and
deal. So
yeah, so good for him.
one thing, he is a Chandler. He swings Chandler bats. You can't see it up
Yeah,
there that in his follow through, but he swung Chandler bats in the Derby. So he stuck to his regular. Second note about Mirakami, he recently just signed with Jordan, so he is a Jordan brand athlete now.
that's huge.
Um,
That's huge.
yeah, so you know, I think Jordan, Michael Jordan, likes the idea of old White Sox and having the guys there wearing his stuff. So I think we could see some real good stuff coming out of him. So
Well, I mean, that's assuming that Michael Jordan's any good at business, right?
yeah, he knows
Yeah,
enough.
yeah.
All right, next up we have the home run derby winner, Jordan Walker. And you can see here's a few details here.
This is
Uh,
a good bat.
One, yes, he's swinging his custom Iron Man bat, which looks so good. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a great looking bat. It is in the Cardinals colorway, which
perfect.
is fantastic. Um, he is also rocking Jordan cleats. He is rocking the, I guess I don't want to call them generic because they're not, but they're available to normal people like us. So
I have
um,
two pairs of
exactly.
them.
Uh, he is also rocking a Pioneer belt. I love the home run derby backwards cap.
You knew he was going to win it then. Him and Schwarbs in the final, backwards hats? Like, come
Yeah,
on.
you just love it.
Schwarber
Um,
got robbed, by the way.
that's what I heard. I haven't seen any of it,
Okay,
unfortunately. So
but there's only one problem with what he's got going on here.
generic white batting gloves.
No, those are crispy. Those are nice. Too many necklaces. Four necklaces, bro?
Eh, I think
That's
he's
too
easy.
that's
He's
too
got
many.
he's got five now.
He
He's got
does
the
have five.
he's got the derby chain.
He does have
So
five.
yeah, it sounded like he put on a show, which is good to see. He was like a very highly touted prospect and kind of hasn't totally lived up to that, but
There
it
there
sounds
was
like
a
he's
lot of there was a lot of talk about him being a bust.
yeah.
They
So
didn't really have a position for him. They bounced him around in his first couple years, infield, outfield. He was supposed to be a third baseman. Now he's an outfielder. Play him in at first. So really good. Still the youngest home run derby champ at 24 years old. Um, yeah, good on him.
all right. So next up, there's going to be another photo of Walker, but this is leaning into the next part here, which is our
Oh
catcher
man,
stuff.
not even
So
looking
Evo,
at Walker right here.
yeah, I know this was the best one I could find with the on-field of
Yeah,
the Evo Shield.
yeah.
So Evo Shield managed to get the gear for the All Star game, but Rawlings has the gloves. So, which hey, I'd say that's a pretty good
Evo
compromise.
Shield has earned it this year.
Yeah, I agree.
They have
And
earned it.
you see a good offering of everything that they put out for the All Star game there: the leg guard, the elbow guard, the double strap elbow guard, the hand guard, the good mask as well, and of course the old coat looking "We the People" on the chest
Oh,
protector there, with the wax seal
oh,
with the
just
Evo
subtle
logo.
touches.
So everything about this Evo Shield setup was very good. I think they embraced this, I guess the theme of this All Star game, and just absolutely rocked it.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and then next up, we do have the glove version right here. So these were two of the gloves that the catchers were wearing in in the home run derby. Um, I'm sure you have already looked into the cost of what that Fanatic glove is.
Haven't looked into
Um,
it yet. Am I gonna? Yeah.
yeah, I believe that. So
You slap the fanatic on anything,
you're into it.
I'm in for it. I got the stupid headband with his eyes on it that I had to
Yeah.
find. I spent weeks looking for, and then Wade had to copy me. Little harps there, but yeah,
Yeah.
if this glove becomes available commercially, I'm getting it.
Well, Matt, if you do get one in at MVP, consider it
Dibs.
sold. Yeah, before it
That's
even hits
official.
before it hits the floor. So, yeah, no, fantastic. I can't believe they did. Like they always do catchers gloves, and they never do trappers. When am I going to get some love over there at first base?
Yeah, I know. I know. Um, something that's starting to come out in trappers. Aria's starting to come out in trappers.
Interesting.
I
Okay,
know you're
that's
not
good
a
to know.
fan of the first collection that's been released, but there's multiple colorways in it now, and it's got to start somewhere, right?
All right, so continuing on with the catcher's gear, this was Nike's offering with all their stuff. Obviously, Bellinger is a Nike athlete, so he was rocking the gloves, the elbow guard, the cleats, etc. The catchers, I think one or two of the catchers were wearing this during the game.
Adley Rushman.
Um, yeah, wasn't what's the Athletics catcher's name?
No, he is
No, no, yeah,
Shea
what's his name?
Langoliers. Shea
Yeah,
Langoliers.
he opted for his regular, boring gray catcher's gear.
But he's also an Under Armour guy. He's one of the few Under Armour catchers still. I did notice that though.
It's the most
You know,
boring.
but like that's kind of you saw guys that come up and they have a going back a couple weeks talking about how catch or pitchers are boring.
Yeah,
They were some boring pitchers. Ooh, these cleats I bought at Dick's before the game. I'm gonna wear these. No, this is the time to show out.
absolutely.
Now I know that we sent this photo back and forth when Nike released them a couple weeks ago. We both didn't like it.
No, I still don't.
The
Not a
pitcher,
huge fan of it.
oh, really? The pitcher
Yeah,
does not do it justice. When you see it on the field under the bright lights, and especially for the with the gray jerseys, you seeing it pop for the
sure.
American League. Oh, it looked awesome. I think they
Okay.
killed it.
Yeah, I mean, you also love Nike a lot more than I do when it comes to
100%.
their
100%.
offerings. I'm not a big fan of it, so I'm yeah. This would be with even with unlimited money. I think this would be a pass for me. So
Well, then, more for me.
yeah, there you go. I found this one to be pretty awesome. Lizard Skin sent out a
So
custom
good.
pouch. Um, I was trying to see if there's any of the colorways that we have searched for. I did see the peanut butter and jelly ones in one of the lockers, but it comes in a full case. Like, how awesome is that? Like
Like,
a full zip up case. So, like, Trout had to take them all out of the case to put it up there.
man, I couldn't even imagine what it would feel like to be an all star walking in at like Christmas in June, July,
Yeah,
and just oh man, like this is this is what
so good.
dreams are made of.
Yeah, our dreams, our dreams.
Yeah, well,
Um,
we are idiots.
all right, next up is, as we mentioned before, like I said, our favorite. It's almost our favorite. Every time there's some sort of offering, Pioneer belts. Caminero wearing his, um, also with his Adidas gloves.
I
Um,
still want to try them.
yeah, I agree. It might be what we have to look into in the off season. So, yeah, these belts are ones that most of the guys are rocking. Little touches on the loops,
Yeah.
um, just unreal. They're so good.
And if anyone has gotten sick and tired of us talking about Pioneer belts yet, and actually went on their website and spent a good 2 hours dicking around with making and pricing out and figuring, ooh, this we could wear with our blues, this we could wear with our reds, because I know you've done it,
Oh, so
I've
many
done it,
times.
and I I think the subtlety of the half size
Yeah,
holes in these is genius.
agreed.
Like I said, I'm an idiot. I have an Aria belt that's $230. I don't wear it on the right size because I don't want to punch a hole in it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. So,
Right? So, um, yeah, like that's
even though we're still in season, this is now already in my off season wish list. So, uh, we might have to place an order once the season gets out and
I am
get ready for next season.
I am curious. I haven't looked on the website for delivery time. I'm curious on what the turnaround time is. I don't even know if they ship to
I
Canada.
mean, we got mailboxes. We're fine.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Yeah. Yep. Next up,
In
um,
West Philadelphia, born
yeah,
and raised.
Bruce Bolt went with the Fresh Prince of Bel Air color theme: elbow guard, hand guard, batting gloves, leg guard, sliding mitt. I think there was a sleeve in there, but I didn't see anybody wearing the sleeve. Wow. Uh, I I would love to. I know it goes on sale tomorrow, but if it's
I'm
there in
gonna
a week, I'll consider it.
No,
But
you won't, because you know what? I have a bone to pick with Bruce Bolt right now? Two
All right.
things. Two things. We have spent a ton of money, right? We cannot become members living
Oh,
in
Canada.
Canada.
Yeah.
Okay, so now, not the biggest issue, kind of a pain in the butt, not the end of the world, but these go on the early pre-order, not pre-buy, pre-order is going on right now for members only as of taping this. The problem is they are expected to ship 11/16/26.
Oh, okay. So not till off season, anyways.
Yeah,
So they'll go through this run and then do another run probably for,
I assume so. I mean, I
unless they're just going to do a full pre-order and just do pre-orders for like 2 months and then
which they very well could.
yeah.
Um, I love this pattern.
Yeah, it's so
I
good.
love this. This is
Yeah.
right up your alley.
Oh,
I'm
100%.
sure you have shorts that match these.
I might be wearing them. But yeah, like this was like, I mean, I've been looking for a way into a purple colorway. So
Oh, it's simple. You just buy one.
yeah, there we go. But yeah, they killed it on this one.
I got a glove for sale that would match.
I'm good.
Okay.
Speaking of gloves,
Oh,
44 Gloves did a great job for these two pitchers. We got the Miz, Jacob Mizorowski, with his Charizard Pokemon glove, which was real fun. I
too
don't
bad
think
this didn't make it into the game.
No, that would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
And then Duran with like they do a really good job of like the no web um, kind of thing that they've been doing for pitchers.
Yeah, and
So
they did two styles of his glove for him. He ended up going with that one on the left there, but his other one has the Dominican flag on the pocket, right where the Mrs. card would be.
yeah, that like and um, I saw an interview with the Miz saying that like, do you ever send your designs in, or do they just kind of pump them out and send it to you? And he's like, no, this one. He's like, I kind of had an idea for this one, so
Oh, okay.
this one was his, but like he has another like a Pokemon Pokeball glove that he's just like, it's just one to play catch with because it's got white on it. He's like, you can't make it into a game,
Gotta
so
catch 'em all.
he's that's good for baseball. That's good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I do love his last name in the Pokemon font.
yeah.
Like,
And inside the hand there, he has the number from the original Pokédeck, what that card was in the deck. So it's like I think it's like 20 or 150 or something like that. So
now,
that's inside.
do you think that that's a real card?
I wouldn't be surprised.
I know Pokemon cards.
Obviously, it's not one of the expensive ones like
yeah, right.
Logan
like
Paul had wore around his neck at
a
WrestleMania.
$5 million necklace.
Yeah,
But I don't know anything about Pokemon. I know three of them. Charizard being one of them. But I know that with the popularity and the cards and stuff, that people are just like literally printing off that and then covering any other card.
yeah,
It don't like in all honesty, it doesn't actually need to be a card. It's so cool if it is,
yeah.
but
So yeah,
just
it's a cool
dumb
and
thought.
like with 44, they did a tops release earlier this year where
That
they
was
did the
cool.
player's card in there,
Yeah,
which was awesome to see. So
both
I
these
mean,
guys got one.
yeah, exactly. So it'd be, I mean, I'd like to see more of the tops ones, but hey, that might be an option. Get our own playing card, put it in a glove. So
You know what though? Going back to what you brought up with the tops card gloves, Keibert Ruiz, the catcher for the Nationals, is the
mhm.
first catcher to wear a 44 catcher's glove.
Okay.
Unfortunately, the glove that he was sent was not a catcher's glove.
Oh, okay, so I mean the pocket's not big enough to put a card
Exactly.
around it, so.
That was my first thought as well. But yeah, kind of interesting little fact.
All
What
right,
do you
and
think
finish.
about these?
So they've grown on me. I mean,
Sorry,
you don't
sorry.
love you don't.
Explain what we're looking at. I jumped the
Yeah,
gun there.
these are Bryce Harper's All Star Game cleats. They are themed after the um, bus and train lines of Philadelphia. That's what those colors are. It's the different lines. I know you don't love the sock style that he rocks, the sock style cleat.
Yeah,
Um, these grew on me. I do like that they're silver and shiny, which is kind of fun. So yeah, these grew on me. The batting gloves, same thing. They don't. I mean, Under Armour doesn't make the elbow or leg, so that's why he rocks absolutely ridiculous. I'm surprised they haven't kind of um, put the Under Armour logo on it in some way.
just like some licensing deal. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, these grew on me. I'm a fan of them now. I wasn't originally. So
I think I would like them if they were low tops.
that's fair. Yeah.
Again, just going back to like you said, I don't like the built-in sock on them, especially if you're gonna order it online and you get the wrong size. And I just don't see how that would. It would piss me off. The inconvenience of having to return it. Bottom line.
For sure.
Um, we we talked a lot uh, about the pads on the bottom with how goofy the cleats look on them. Once Wade
Yeah.
got his Joker set, man, are these things light. I could only imagine
Yeah.
these being as light. And I love the way that they presented all the Under Armour cleats to the Under Armour athletes at the All Star game.
Yeah, and they released another silver one for Bobby Witt as well. His Bobby Witt signature shoe that is supposed to resemble the foil of card packs.
Oh, I did
So
see that. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, which that was pretty cool. In Baltimore, the home of Under Armour, in left field, didn't get a chance to go down there. They had a giant version of the orange shoe, which because I guess Gunner wears them.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it was pretty cool.
I do like those Under Armour cleats. I do like how they brought out the what was it, 5 or 6 colors of them.
Yeah,
I do like them. Again, I I mean I got a pair of Bryce Harper eights that we bought at the MVP sale, and I don't even know where they are. They're in a box over there.
I've
Um,
worn them a couple of times.
Super light again.
Yep.
I think it's really weird how thin the metal is on the
Yeah,
spike.
and
Can you
it's
feel a difference on that?
yes.
Really?
Mac and I both discussed this after the first game. We both wore them. It felt like we were higher up. I mean, it's all doesn't help that our field is basically concrete.
Well, I mean,
So
when you're 6'6", you're already pretty high, so I don't have to worry about that.
I know Mac and I as well.
Yeah.
So that was this week's Hurt Locker. As we predicted, it was going to consume most of this
Oh
episode.
yeah.
So
It's like
I did
Christmas.
have one other discussion topic coming out this week. Was
Yeah.
was the they gave out the names finally of the 14 names of the Women's Professional Baseball League, the Boston Hunters, New York Heights, Los Angeles Queens, and San Francisco Firebells. I do have the inspiration for the team names right here. New York Heights is inspired by Dorothy Irene Height, a legendary civil rights and women's rights leader. As one of the most prominent female leaders in the civil rights movement, her work shaped generations of equality.
Okay.
So, I didn't get the photos of the hats and the gloves. They do have New Era hats,
Did they release
uh,
everything already?
pretty much.
Okay,
The
cool.
New York hat is the best one in my opinion.
I really
Um,
like that Firebells logo
yeah, so
and that color.
San Francisco Firebells is named after Lily Hitchcock Coit, named Firebell, a
Okay.
wealthy San Francisco heiress and passionate supporter of the city's volunteer firefighters. The name also pays tribute to the city's resilience and rebuilding following the 1906 earthquake.
Okay.
So these their colorways for the Firebells is kind of like the Seals, the San Francisco Seals
Okay. I was gonna
colorways.
say
So
it
they're
kind of looks a little lavenderish.
it is navy. I believe it is navy or close to purple, like
Right.
navy type thing.
Could just be my
So
screen.
yeah, it could be. I mean, I haven't seen anything. I think it's closer to navy, but it could be purple. But either way, the jerseys look really clean for those ones. Um, where did All right, then we have the Los Angeles Queens, inspired by Lizzie Murphy. Widely known as the Queen of Baseball, Murphy made history in 1922 as the first woman to play against major league players.
Huh.
So, Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Um, Los Angeles kind of went with the LAFC kind of colorway, black and gold, which is not bad. I mean, I didn't
Simple,
love,
class.
yeah,
It's kind of like we've talked about before. Baseball and logos are very traditional, very classic, very boring
yeah,
for a word, right? It's not like minor league teams. It's
correct,
the
yeah,
traditional. It's been around for 100 what 39 years or whatever that
yeah.
effect.
I'm also a really big fan of the way they kind of chose these logos. They chose them after inspirations of, historic women figures
Yeah,
that inspired like the areas that these teams are set in. We'll kind of touch on that here in a second. The
because
final
that's
team
weird.
name is Boston Hunters, named in honor of Harriet Kezia Hunt. She was one of the first women to establish a medical practice in the United States, and is a fierce advocate for women's entry into the medical field.
Okay,
So, yeah, their colorways are green. I think it's green and orange as well, green and red. Um, I think I like their jerseys the least out of the four of them.
okay.
Comparing them, I do like all their hats that I've seen so far. Um, the league is going to be playing out of one field this year.
That's what I don't get. I get it,
So
but I
it's
don't
just
get it.
it's an initial thing. It sounds like until they can establish proper home parks that are strictly for these women.
Right.
So right now, because like the bases are all the same, the mounds are the same, but the outfield fences, I believe, and I have the dimensions here coming up. But yeah, they play out of Robin Roberts Stadium in Springfield, Illinois, which is real funny because not a single team here is Illinois.
And that's the
But
part that I hate.
sure, I mean they're playing out of an available ballpark that allows them to have everything they want. So,
Right.
and they are going to do they're going to host exhibition barnstorming games, and
Ooh,
they're going to
nice.
try and work their way around, which I love, and I love just using the term barnstorming for it
Very
all.
classic. Very classic.
So that is pretty awesome. So keep an eye on. There's one coming to Stockton, California, apparently, which I should
Ooh,
probably let our friend Kevin know that because he'll be
home of
all
the
over that.
ports.
Home of the ports. Well done.
Now, I do, like I
Um,
said, going back to that at for Robin Roberts Stadium, is I've seen a couple clips of people online talking that they're just angry. I don't know if angry is the right word. They're maybe more confused on why there's not a team at least based out of the Midwest
yeah.
to get them a little more like if you live in Illinois, you don't want to go see a San Francisco LA game.
Oh, I do.
Well,
But
again, we'll go see anything. But you know what I mean, right? So I get it, and I think that might have a hard time getting people to find somebody to get behind. I think they're going to
sure.
go because of what it is, but
Yeah.
they won't have that kind of this is my team.
Yeah. I mean, it was just like the inaugural seasons of the PWHL.
Yeah,
If you didn't have a team locally, you kind of latched on to one,
yep.
and if your city got a team after that, so
I did
um,
love what the PWHL did with the jerseys. The first year,
yep,
just the word mark on it, and then you get them.
establish an identity first with your colors, and
Exactly.
so yeah, they're like you said, we're playing at the neutral site of Robin Roberts Stadium. It's a capacity of 5,200.
Okay.
Um, I think it's a good amount. I think they're going to gain the support, and as a fan of women's sports, like I got PWHL season tickets and Vancouver Rise season tickets. Um, if they were local, if they came out here, I think I would support them. I think
Oh,
I'd get
for
tickets.
sure, I'd go for a game.
So absolutely, nothing is real different about the ballpark in terms of dimensions. Is 335 left field, 382 left center, 415 center. 370 right center,
Hmm.
325 down the right field line. The only real difference between the major leagues and the women's professional baseball league is they're playing 7 inning games.
Okay.
Yeah. So I
Is
mean, with the short term capacity that people have to sit through baseball games, that could be a good selling point for a lot of people.
let's be honest, that was one of our selling points to move to Poco Men's League.
That's very true.
Like, well, let's be honest.
7 inning games are pretty sweet.
Um, if the game happens at all.
Yeah.
The other thing that I kind of worry about, and again, this is just off the top of my head right now, is the issue that people have with the WNBA is I would love watching the WNBA if the net was at 8 feet.
Yeah. I
You know
mean,
what I mean? Like, so I'm surprised that even though the fences are going to be a little more in, they're not that much more in.
we'll see when we get more details
Yep,
on
100%.
where we can watch the games and everything else. But
That'd be really cool if they could link up to a streaming system. And
for sure, and we'll maybe next week we'll do our locker on the jerseys and hats for this from this league.
I
So,
like it.
all right, so that is just another little discussion topic. I'm a big fan of it. I hope it has success. So,
And this is the league that Moni Davis is going to be playing in.
yeah, and if people don't know, in Banana Ball, each team has a female player on it, and all those females are now going over to the Women's Professional Baseball League.
So does
So,
that mean they are leaving Banana Ball?
at least for the time being, they might,
Yeah,
the off season still play
depending
with
on
them,
how. Yeah,
correct
yeah,
scheduling wise. But I
yeah.
think they have their commitments to the WPBL. So
Perfect.
yeah, because we know what's her name, Kelsey Whitmore. She's the one on the Bananas.
Yep, yep.
Yeah,
The
so
pitcher.
she's on the Firebells, I believe.
Oh, okay.
So, um, yeah, I
I
think
mean, you're already starting your league with, in theory, 6 stars.
yeah, absolutely,
So that's a good start.
yeah. Um, like I said, I think they'll have success. I think the right amount of stadium seats is 5,200.
Yeah,
If they travel around, I think they'll gain the popularity just about as long as they go to the right
because they
places.
can go to those parks that are smaller. They could go to a Nat Bailey
Yeah,
Stadium and have, I I think, something like that, because we saw what the PWHL did in Vancouver before they got the Derby Birds.
yeah,
Is that was packed. You
yeah,
were there for opening night,
yeah.
packed.
It was great,
That was what, 19,000 people,
something like that. Yeah,
and I know you went to most games.
but it was
Did
always very busy.
Yeah,
So
so that's awesome.
yeah. All right. So this week it's going to be a quick one. We're it's we for our unsponsored Smuckers Uncrustable break. We're both going to call out somebody that we want to see doing the speed trials. And we know a few people that specifically watch this, so I'm going to make the first call out.
Oh,
And I'm going to call out Jamie LaBelle. So,
ooh,
by next week's episode, Jamie, uh, get on the camera and let's see how fast you can eat an Uncrustable. So,
oh, this is on the spot now. Can't do Patrick.
I think we have someone's boss that, you might be able to call someone out here.
I do.
Your sister's boss.
Frank? Or do you want, or how about this? How about Leah's work wife, Nick?
There we go. That's
It
it.
was the boss part that threw me off.
Okay, my
But
bad.
yeah, Nick, let's see it. You got to get your Uncrustable, crush it, and yeah, let's go with Nick.
All right, so two people, Nick and Jamie. The gauntlet has been thrown down. So let's see what you can do. We do have the scoreboard right here. Uh, Jamie, I believe you can beat your son. I mean, don't beat your son, but
Well, yeah, punctuation is very
yeah.
key there. Punctuation is key.
You could beat him in the speed trials.
There
we
we
go.
go. More words.
Yeah, so we only have 4 right now. Hopefully by next week I
I
can change
still
the
don't
scoreboard
like
to
37
6.
seconds for me.
Well, after next week, you can have a redo. All right. So as we like to finish most of our episodes, I guess every episode we finish with some sort of game. because of travel days and everything, I had to go with something a little quicker today. So this week I went with color swap.
I love these.
So I chose 5 teams, changed the colors to this week I went with their NFL counterparts for the
Okay.
cities.
Okay.
So we got a few coming here. Let's see if they work. Starting off, METS,
Oh,
Mets, Mets, Mets. Uh,
I kind of like it.
yeah, so I think this one absolutely works in the New York Jets colorway.
So
Um,
fill me in again. Are we supposed to be picking which one we like better, or if it works?
I think if it works, I think that makes more sense just because
Okay. Because
um,
I love the Mets. I
we
love the
can
blue and orange. I love the blue
exactly.
and orange. But I
So
love this one with the Mets because it kind
yeah,
of gives that Statue of Liberty vibe that the Yankees colorway has been trying to sneak in there a little bit. So I
yeah,
like that one. I think it works.
yeah. I think it's a good one. So I think that one works. We both agree. Next up, we have the Cleveland Guardians and the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, I
It
mean,
doesn't even look like they changed.
not a whole lot, and I mean there was a lot of seams on there, and I was short on time, so they didn't get changed to orange. Maybe that might have changed your opinion a little
The
bit, but
the
I don't
seams
think it
definitely
would have.
changed though. It looks like the seams are bolder in the Browns. Either way, I don't like this logo anyways, so I'm
No,
gonna say it doesn't work
agreed.
because the whole it's stupid.
I agree. All right, third up, this one is. I mean,
Oh, it's subtle, but
Seattle's
it's nice.
Seattle is a. Oh, I missed a little spot. That makes me mad. Um, Seattle is one of those cities that, like Pittsburgh, um, has very similar colorways for across all their
The
teams.
way it
So
should be.
they have a blue. All 3 teams have a blue, and then they have some form of green. So whether that's a mint or a neon or the Northwest green, um, to me this obviously works. I think it's
I
the
like
gray.
it.
The gray is a little different, and the navy's a little darker, as you can kind of tell. But
I like the darker navy
I
in
do
the
too.
circle, but if you could keep that kind of muted teal from the compass, that would look good.
It'd pop a little more for sure.
But yes,
So yeah,
this one works.
absolutely. So that was 3 of 5. Uh, the next one's a little funny. It's our favorite place on earth, Wisco. The Wisco Brewers, um, the Wisco Packers in this case.
Sure. I'm tired of saying bad things about Milwaukee.
I don't think it. I don't think it works. I think it's terrible.
It's no, it doesn't
Yeah.
work.
No, it doesn't.
Just stick to football.
We're moving on.
Sorry, Milwaukee. Bernie's awesome though.
Yeah.
Oh,
Here's the last one in honor of the All Star game being in Philadelphia. Uh, I love it. This one kills it. This is the best one of them all. Um, it works in every capacity, I
yeah.
think.
I like the
So
Black Stars.
yeah,
Yeah,
I was trying
because
to
they're.
figure out if I should put just the blue in there, but I'm like I decided to go with the black because that is also in their colorway. So
I've always loved this Philly logo with the Liberty Bell, but the stars are always very hidden.
muted.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so the fact that they pop with the black on there, I think that one works.
yeah. Anyways, that was a quick color swap.
Simple.
Which is
I
fun to
like
do
it.
from time to time.
I love them.
I'll pick some different themes from here and there, not just their city counterpart with other colorways. So that was episode 11. We did a lot of talking about the All Star Game gear, which we anticipated would happen. There's just so much. Like we said, this is our Christmas. This is the best time of the year for to watch what players are bringing out. It gives them a chance to show off their creativity. I know Players Weekend is coming up. I think in the next month with the Little League World Series coming up.
Remember a couple years ago when they just did the all black and all white?
Yeah,
That was and still charged
that
$45 for a hat.
yeah, that one made me a little sad, especially after they
They were so
kiboshed
good.
the nicknames.
Uh,
Nicknames were one of the funnest things.
yeah, with the
So
pullovers.
And I did like the jerseys itself because they were like they resembled the Little League World Series, and that was
Yeah,
the whole point of
with
them.
the colors
Yeah,
sleeves. Yeah.
yeah. So that was pretty good. But yeah, that was episode 11. What do I mean? We both have a game this weekend. I don't know. Short bench. I
Short bench. If anybody wants to come and play on
Yeah,
Saturday,
hit us up. I
hit
mean,
us up.
we
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 need
probably have
outfielders.
spots.
We need outfielders.
We need a lot of things.
Uh,
Pitchers, we'll take some pitchers. Jacob Mizorowski, if
if
you
you
wanna
got
come
a
play.
if you got a
Yeah.
used tee in your shed, we can probably use that. Um, I know Colton's going to be a little banged up. He took a hot liner off the wrist last week, so hopefully he's been icing. He hasn't been, I guarantee
No.
it.
It's been a month and a half since I've played, so um, hopefully I remember how to do things. Um,
How
but
much time do you put into thinking what accent color you're going to wear before we play? By the way,
well, now it's going to be the rest the next 2 days.
I think I'm going to go pink.
There's a couple colorways I haven't worn yet this year, so that
I know what Bruce Bolt's batting gloves I'm going to wear in December.
pretty much for the cages. Uh, Thank you for tuning in. We've been getting a lot of feedback on our YouTube Shorts, which is a lot of fun. Um, so follow us on Instagram, Big Hurts Cappy Hour. Follow us on TikTok, Big Hurts Cappy Hour. Follow us on YouTube, Big Hurts Cappy Hour. Follow me on Instagram, the Big Hurt Allan Jepsen. Follow you on Instagram at
EarnDog14.
like, subscribe, yell at us, ask us questions, give us ideas.
Go buy
Uh,
shirts at the store.
Head over to T Public, buy a shirt or two. That'd be nice. If anybody wants to sponsor the show, we're welcome to that too. So, but thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate it. And we will catch you at episode 12, The Dirty Dozen.
Ooh.
So, see you guys next week.
Have a good one, guys.